You have heard be disciplined over 100 times in trading, and it just doesn't work. I knew the rules, but I still placed 71 chaotic trades in 3 months and destroyed 92% of my trading account. Here's the thing. The problem is not your willpower. The problem is your trading system. You don't need more discipline, but you need a system that creates it. And in this video, I'm giving you the exact system that I built from that failure. My 3-point sustainability audit. First, I'll show you how to fix the trade frequency problem. Then, I'll give you the TLS veto filter to fix your process. And finally, I'll show you the pre-surrender rule to fix your risk in trading. This is the framework that finally made me profitable. Now, this is the equity curve of a gambler in trading. It's all chaos, FOMO entries and revenge trades. And this is the equity curve of trading like a business. It's calm, it's methodical, and it's built on rules. The shocking part, the gambling chart was like me placing the 71 trades in just 3 months. The business chart was like me placing just 21 trades in an entire year. So what made the difference? It wasn't a magic indicator. It was my discovery of 3 hidden mistakes that I was making. Back in 2013, I was working at a bank, day trading on the 1-minute charts, and I was glued to my phone, chasing every fast-moving candle. It was pure FOMO. I placed those 71 trades, and the result, I destroyed 92% of my account. I felt worthless and stupid. I actually fell into a depression for about 2 or 3 months, and I didn't trade at all. I had learned the hard way that more trading just meant more losses. And when I finally came back, I focused on one mentor and one simple approach. Over the next 3 years, I averaged just 21 trades per year. And that 70% reduction in my trading activity is what created my profitability. So what changed? I stopped trying to be a trader and started being an auditor. And I know it sounds odd. I realized that my 71 trade mess was caused by 3 catastrophic failures. And from that, I created what I call the 3-point sustainability audit. This is the entire framework. It's a simple checklist that I use to this day to kill my gambling impulses in trading. Before I even think about a trade, I audit it against these 3 pillars. Number 1, frequency. Am I trading like a patient sniper or a frantic machine gunner? Number 2, process. Am I being a boring robot with a checklist or a clever genius with a gut feeling? Number 3, risk. Am I acting like the casino owner who accepts a 1% cost or like a desperate gambler who is fueled by 100% hope? These 3 questions are the antidote. And in the rest of this video, I'm going to give you the exact actionable rules that I use for each one of them. So that's at a high level, the entire 3-point audit framework. And in just a moment, I'm going to give you the first tool, the A+ setup mandate, which is the exact rule that forces you to stop overtrading. But before I do, the logical next step is to figure out which of those pillars, frequency, process, or risk, is your weakest. So I built a free 3-minute diagnostic quiz to help you find your personal trading blind spot. Click the link now to discover if the real reason you are losing is the one that you least expect. Now, it all starts with fixing one of the most painful trading mistakes, trading too much. But let's be honest, trading less sounds impossible because you open your charts, you see price flying, and that voice in your head screams, "You are missing it, you are missing it." And that's FOMO. It's the number 1 reason you are trading B-grade setups that don't match your trading plan. And we have all had that pop into our head. That candle is moving so fast. I have to get in now or I'll miss the whole move. My rules don't matter this one time. But what if you had a filter so brutally specific that it automatically killed your FOMO? My 71 trades were the machine gunner. My 21 were the patient sniper. You think waiting 3 days for your setup is hard. The masters wait 3 years. Your job is not to find trades. It's to wait for A+ setups to come to you. Here's the tool that makes this possible. I call it the A+ setup mandate. This is not a vague trade-less idea. It's a physical rule. Think of it as the elite nightclub bouncer for your trading account that only lets in the A-listers. Here's the 3-step process to build yours. Number 1, print your perfect trade. Find a past perfect trade signal and print the screenshot. Number 2, tape it to your screen. This is your physical bouncer. And number 3, enforce the exact match rule. Before any trade, point to the chart, point to the picture, and say, this is an exact match. This A+ setup mandate changes that internal voice. Now, it should sound like this. All right, that's a nice looking candle. But does it match my picture? No. The level is not as clear. I'm not on the list. I'll wait. If it's not an exact match, the bouncer says no. You close the laptop and you walk away. This one rule forces you to become like the sniper. But having an A+ setup is useless if you are still confused and overwhelmed when you open your charts. That brings us to pillar number 2, fixing your process. You open your chart, you've got 7 indicators, 4 trend lines, and you are frozen. That's analysis paralysis. You are trying to be a smart trader, but you just end up confused, stressed, and doing nothing. My 71 trades were me being clever and creative, but my 21 trades were me being a boring, profitable robot. That feeling of being overwhelmed is so common. You are just staring at the screen thinking, the RSI is oversold, but the MACD hasn't closed and the 50 EMA is holding. But what does the news say? I don't know what to do. But what if you could replace all that thinking with a simple 3-question checklist? My 71 trades were like me flying a plane on gut feeling, and I nearly crashed. My 21 trades were me following a boring pilot's pre-flight trading checklist. This idea was proven decades ago by the turtle traders, a group of total newbies, people who had never traded, and they were taught a 100% rules-based system. They weren't smart. They just followed the checklist. And the result? They made over $100 million. This proves without a doubt that being a robot with a perfect checklist will always beat a stressed out genius. Here's my own checklist. This is my TLS Veto Filter. Stop looking for entry signals. Your job is to veto them. Here's how. Question number 1. T for trend. Is the main daily chart trend aligned? If no, I veto it. Question 2. L for level. Is it at a major daily level? If no, I veto it. Question 3. S for signal. If the trend and the level are yes, do I then look for a trading signal? And is it an exact match? If no, I veto it. This new internal script is simple and fast. For example, all right, let's check. The trend, yes, it's up. The level, yes, it's at a major daily support level. The signal, yes, that's a perfect pin bar. It's a match. I'm in. You just saved yourself from 90% of your losing trades by following this checklist. Now you have the filter, but there's one final demon to conquer. What happens when you follow all the rules and you still lose? You've done it. You followed a checklist, you found an A+ setup, but your hand is shaking over the buy button. You are terrified of losing money. My 71 trades were me acting like a desperate gambler, hoping to win every hand. But my 21 trades were me acting like the casino owner. And that internal monologue of fear usually sounds like this. Oh man, what if this is the one that fails? I can't take another loss. I'll just risk a tiny bit, or maybe I'll just skip it. I'm just too scared. What if you could stop fearing losses and start budgeting for them? A casino knows it will lose in any individual hand, but it doesn't care. It has a statistical edge over 1,000 hands played. Paul Tudor Jones, one of the greatest traders ever, said, I'm always thinking about losing money as opposed to making money. He is a risk manager first and a profit chaser second. That's the difference. My 71 trade mess was chasing profits. My 21 trade success was managing risk. And here's the mental shift that makes this possible. I call it the pre-surrender rule. It's how you neutralize fear. Before you are allowed to click buy or sell in your trading platform, you must perform this 3-step mental pre-surrender. Number 1, calculate your 1%. First, calculate your 1% risk of your starting trading capital. Let's say $50. Number 2, mentally burn the money. Look at that $50 and accept it as gone. This is not a potential loss. It is the cost of entry. It is the price of the ticket. Number 3, pass the sleep test. Now, ask yourself, am I 100% alright with paying $50 for this trade? If you hesitate, you are gambling. If you can honestly say yes, you are now trading like a casino owner. The pre-surrender rule rewrites that mental script to sound like this. Alright, this trade fits my plan. The cost of entry is $50. I'm paying that $50 for the chance at $100. I accept the cost. Let's run the play. The fear is gone. You are just running the maths. And when you combine these 3 pillars, something amazing happens. The one thing you thought was holding you back becomes your greatest asset. But I know what you're thinking. This is great, Dennis. But I only have 30 minutes a day. My job is just too demanding. That's what I thought too. My 71 trades were me staring at charts, panicking and meddling with them. But my 21 trades were me placing the trade and being forced by my 9 to 5 banking job to walk away. What if your job is not your problem? What if it's the solution to your trading? I once tried to fix my lack of time problem. From 2018 to 2019, I forced myself to trade at midnight when the market opened for my time zone. I was tired, I was unfocused, and over 8 months, I lost 11% of my account. The moment I went back to my 30-minute morning routine, checking the charts just once before work, my profitability returned. My 9 to 5 job was the best trading coach that I ever had. It wasn't a distraction. It was my discipline partner. It made it impossible for me to sit there and micromanage my trades. It forced me to set and forget. And this is the final piece of the audit, the set and forget mandate. Here's a 3-step process to embrace it. Number 1, find your 30-minute block. Do your full sustainability audit earlier shared in that 30-minute window. Number 2, set your orders. Place your entry, your stop loss, and your profit target. Number 3, shut it down. Close the laptop, go to your job, and delete the trading apps from your phone. This will make it impossible to mess with your trades. You've already done the work. Now let the plan and the probabilities play out in your favor. So now you have the 3-point audit, including that TLS Veto Filter. But just knowing the filter is not enough. The real secret is turning it into a simple physical checklist that makes discipline automatic. So check out this next video where I give you that exact checklist. The one that finally stops the guesswork and turns you from a gambler in trading into trading like the casino.